94.7 Asempa FM. Ekosiisen suni Asempa 6:30 p.m. energy media yede eba awie mo nhyɛ ne nso ema yen ma yen kai mo sɛ yaboafo no edoso na ɛwɔ sɛ yɛgyemrɛ nso ne yɛbɔ wɔn ho eduru yewie a yɛne yɛbɛkɔ ahoma nso akodi enkomo Fix the Country Movement leading members ne baako ene yen ebekasa on one convener Oliver Vermawo and the fact that he's still in police custody and Supreme Court in Sema Ekoko PM ewo ho and the ekeka ho nyina nti ye be kwa kodi sa nkomo no na mamen kai wo se yeguso a ye di SMEs small medium scale enterprises ye nua ba yi die na de eba ye ntrim ene se Udu level be as the Uniaba
Ekosiisen on Asempa.
Ubehia additional funding. It ubehia skakakra e de ahye wo business name. I'm a business na yeden etimi enyi. Now one thing banks for example and as a fund providers generally ehwe bookkeeping very important because be am person dey sika be business be any direction mo. In there was a business ninya direction. Eye business amanfo nim se discover be hyemu a ototo onioma yie enti ye wa ahotoso na bookkeeping akwakoye major challenge de ama Ghana for businesses be pre enti ono onioma no o makofa aba me de abegu shop nim ye ton we sika na eba na no abi na oyi bi ma akosu akoto gari na o de bi ma kofi ekoto dokono ene ade ono anso e kom de na no de nsabom na oyi sika ni bi ubehu no na sika no ahye because on toto ne onioma yie on your bookkeeping, Papa, on keeping weekly records of income and expenditure, on keeping net profit or loss for each week, on name the cumulative net profit, on name the summary of even the week's bank activities, on name one swa a keeping stock records near the brena enye me pacho. Meaning say bookkeeping enye easy. Enunti ena ye di book way about simplified weekly business record. Simplified weekly business record. Say in a book no ete. A special book aba eba be boa moa moye moa mojuma. To keep your records well. Or record keeping ebe solid. Say the beya say ukoji sikai or bank wa you will meet that stringent condition of banks and fund providers eshe. Udi book he call omunya bie mu say akwai weni abre. What keep records ni ubi biya kama. And each time I book we want to say first few pages, no, yeah, example, how I'll be feeling book, no, we keep your record. There were 8 exclusive features in the weekly records of income and expenses, net profit or loss for each week, cumulative net profit, summary of the week's bank activities, or stock records, and many more. And it's suitable for every type of business, including schools and even churches. We are sorry. Nyebi namun keep records kama. In fact, it's the first of its kind in the whole of Ghana. Ebi mada. And you can start at any time, any day. Please contact us on 0244 705 306 0244 705 306. Now only in the encomo. Your website near weeklybusinessrecord.com. Na uba hard copy you crami ubenyabi open soft copy nso a on be sign so ama obi kama na bibia timi akwendi please take advantage na onso to business ni yie na bibia intime enkoso jojo emfa emau ehia me papa and please take advantage of this amazing opportunity ma men fan to Jones na monte se mo Monua aduane eton ene ade uhia Africa Queen Mackerel wa na wo ye aduane wo fie a Africa Queen Mackerel tuna ewo mu no soso anu nsuo no nso ede unya bi ofie bo ene wo oba papa sardine ena oba papa tomato paste ni nyina ma wo nsanka bi ewo fie na me wo aduane nye enije ne akono and we mu nyina na easy to open unhia Sekan na certain katabia utchin ya na ebie na ona wo send frɛ 0302668357 0302668357 Obapa tomato paste ɔse wara wo be check sound so ena insuo na wobɛnom a ɛyɛ awake purified drinking water. Kasapreko
Ekosiisen
Company Limited.
on Asempa
One suya or the
FM.
ebedwa so. It is about trim send no nsuo nko ade. And in fact, nsuo there was wonom. Doctors say every day at least I was wonom 8 glasses of water a day. In the also wonom nsuo pa. Nsuo papa no so there and one awake. Chance ya e de bodan so. Rocksters roofing systems and the papa ne power Ghana. In fact, unim say for the 3rd year running, you're winning the prestigious Roofing Manufacturing Company of the Year award at the 2021 Ghana Manufacturing Awards. It's amazing. I mean, 3 years running. In the another way, a confirmation and validation of the fact that Open Roofing Company, Papa Power Ghana, ha, a Rocksters Roofing Systems, and more money in the Juminara, a demunina asset. Rocksters, Okohwa, you were AZ150, AZ100, aluminium coated, aluminium plain sheet, metal trusses, ceiling joint, plaster board, ninyina bi ewo. Rocksters sheet profile, then so snap lock and self lock, R25, IBR, ADI, IDT tile sheet, ninyinara ebi ewo. Ye free estimate, and you free transportation and so. At the amount, so friend number we 0544 338 041. Terms and conditions apply. Rockstars quality and affordable. Inti quality na ne bon so day for papa. Yebekwa homane, so do we have a caller on the line? Okay, inti yebekwa homane so akwa akodi enkomo na yahwe se de nneoma besi akọ tell me kan ne fix the country movement in Penyifoni be ebe kasa. Na ansa na no me yenko ne Ducan Amoah eni nkomoto ne emra na yenhwentro. Ducan Amoah executive director edema COPEC. Ducan akwa ba na pom te sen.
Menya obi boko me gidi sa so ho ye.
Adumia ni kra nyina nkakra. Na me hwe COPEC mo predictions amoye na mo ka say from the 1st of March fuel prices COPEC mo predicted say ex pump price of fuel petrol will be around 8 cedis and 125 pesos per liter. Now that's an increase of about 4.6%. And a diesel and so ebe 8 cedis 255 pesos per liter. That will be an increase of about 3.4%. And no na ye enra pictures are na all over social media.
Obi me can say ye figures no were conservative. What you have at the pump this year no was kakra. I think what we had estimated. So ye who said be kosro. But how much are air no? It looks as though they only OMCs no. Me free meeting back when we any. Just almost margins no correct them so almost to nini na actually to settle at the 8 CD 29 pesos no. And Obi, we were looking at 8 CD 15 and 8 CD and I think 21 or so. But I call 8 CD 29. Truthfully, almost price build up based on BDC price. And the least BDC price I will be on the market. AF 5.7. What the taxes are now? Account 2.4, 2.6. Not just what you mukra da. And some what the margins, and so Abeka home. And so averagely for this window, Obi, home prices could have safely been around 8 CD, 70 pesos. In fact, some of them even insist that almost issue full margins. We would have been around 9 CD and 12 pesos as of this time. But almost take it a hit. Almost margins, almost to be a good because of market competition. And that is why we are seeing the 8 CD 29 pesos now. for the major pumps now, a war of mine. Times are hard, Obi.
And maybe I do know, it doesn't look like it will be coming down anytime soon, right?
Obi, the answer will be a big no. Oshe, the seed, at present. Now, Oshe, international market price
Ekosiisen on Asempa
movement.
FM.
The only indication you get immediately, and it is going to go up, and it will even go further than this very window. Obi, if it's Enra, ABC, crude prices are jumping from 102 to as of Anopa way by 1112. Now you're checking $211 from 102 to 111. So within a day, $9 already. Finished product now enkane $840, and then it be $920, $930 echo. So prices are simply going up, due largely to Ukraine,
Asempa FM.
Russia, and Kosovo. It doesn't look as though that Ukraine is also backing down. And the latest we got with them, and it's almost a European Union to come and support them. Almost be a free border for other foreign nationals to come and help them fight. Not just that, say immediately, but not able to end whatever hostilities. Now, the moment that conflict, another war, you have Russia all producing almost 11 million barrels per stream day. The numbers are or the air market, will be challenged because a larger part may have to go through Ukraine. Again, sanctions, and so 11 million barrels, which is the second highest in terms of supply numbers, if it gets affected in any way, even OPEC cannot immediately say that almost pay up almost production numbers to the tune of 10 to 11 million barrels per day. So price is not there. Between now and June, July, it doesn't look as though we should expect any reduction anytime.
Under the circumstance, because of the external circumstances, said Nioma air cost in faraway Russia and almost standing about oil and sense more, it is known to everybody. And because yenim time a conflict we end, it is really something beyond the control of government. And I say our government can do something.
International market space. Ghana government, to me, it is beyond government. However, my main situation of properly so say although at the ahochre ebano at the ye another prosperity so eba because Ghana a oil producing and exporting country equally, what it means say obeda sorry na a 302 na ko 111 na the wutu akotono sikanka ubenya at 100 a 111 now you will gain a lot more and
that's true.
And so say one funny me you would think that a Russia Ukraine conflict a negative for Ghana, but truthfully there was a lot of positive impact and so as far as revenue generation or mobilization is also concerned. because over a 2022 budget, the projections that we made as a country, projection made as a country is $61.25. And the Obi, who could do 71.2, you are simply making a windfall. Anchor budget, Sika, budgetary support, Sika, and I said, Yen Copper, the Ben, and come home. So, who free 61, now could do 100. That's a lot of windfall. Last year, now year projections as a country, hover around was it 57.5. You know, average for the year, no, was around 70-75. Calculations are even Bank of Ghana publications, copies of which I will share with you. Me know what people that Ghana was getting the windfall to the tune of about 2.5 billion. And no Kasikana, they call the excess revenue because of international market price dynamics and other changes. So now that you are doing 61, 62, now on 100 for the first 2 months, year average is that you are doing about $96 average. There's a lot of windfall there. So Obi, whilst pump the NID can discuss here, what the couple talk about more can say downstream, take a hit because a born cost of man saying upstream, the Italo money cosmos more here naimo edit kakoshe mukotu MIA is giving you a lot of profits. Now one budget here for. So Obi, yasre. For enyama mienu to table no so. So ofa left in kwa you won't get the full picture. Oh, the enkaneno enkankomowe. I know back and say, oh, I'm paying taxes so.
Yeah.
But Obi, yes, say because of the economic condition of the country, my ente tax be also. Yenya petrol taxes ni na enyina baby ejina. Nemum windfall now yenya from upstream no. Windfall no. Last year the gain year was about 2.5 billion CB equivalent. So this year after now on around $96 average for the first 2 months, 3rd month money away. Now say ubetimi generate a certain windfall. We are of the view, esteemed view that look, fast windfall nibi. Ebe so sebi BDC na imported petrol. Ebe toma OMC no. Ebe to ede ebito so na menewo yebeko ne yedi ato so amaye no. Fast windfall nibi. Don't go and reduce taxes. What the taxes no because what they know your budget. Aname boa obi. O budget ni cheze afiwe petroleum taxes are obeje. Say 7 billion na wodia. Don't go and reduce it so that our revenue no will be affected. Nemum will win for now will get it. Yeah, that's sorry in to end. No, 102 no. Nobody believes they drew 110, 111 and then So that gap on that woman, that margin that's or no. Don't go and keep that money because or minor Emeka say, oh, finance ministry because oh yes you can say when the there any you two the humo say I say yenya idea of
yes.
Obi Sasika no. Let me put it on record. The finance minister, the economy of this country, April, no, economy because international market dynamics, no, run prices by the day. Benefit also because why you lucky to be so also benefited by the day. So ube jai say yen to petrol mu and fame ho dia mimi nya no abai here sika media obi your salary I'm telling you petrol, it's me moving from 8, net drew 9, net drew 10, net drew 10. What salary have our own coffee? Teacher need the Efanimco, next the Efanimco. In the bedroom, baby, no, Ubenya extreme labor agitations because the kind of one bottom now they planning the week, you know, and then 2-3 days a better. Petrol nyakwa, it affects everything, whether you like it or not. And so what we are begging the finance minister, ma on this one. Ma onyineni, you are not in normal times. Obi, yes, that's a fee. Now crude, and I'm 75, 78. Many workers say, and I'm 111. Yet here, before weekend, about $120. Obi, now they share $100 and $100 in the pool. And he drew 8 cedi in the chin. So just imagine as it continues to grow by the day, prices grow, no? Sana, the challenge to the economy, no, would grow. And my caution to Obi, Abai is the largest consumer in the economy.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Judges, fuel, and more. Some parliamentarians or some more free fuel, and the condition official job. Abai in the area. Police service, the police forecast at the door. You don't expect that inspector bank of basic and not the top fuel and they are patrol. It is the Abai that pays for it. Abai is also baby only fuel station baby. No imported petrol. The yet on us are on the market. Sana OMs is not on. So Abai V8 got a petrol. Yan Tom on the 5 cities. Near Toma OB 8 cities. And see Abai so spend 500 million a month. Because petrol is 5 cities. Obi, I got 8 cities. Or better anything. So Abai is also going to pay. But the difficulty is that all you free in the bottom.
Yeah,
you free finance minister bottom. You free so the cabinet members in bottom immediately. But at the end of the accounting year, both the government expenditure are overshooting. And this kind of war pressure with this year, no, the windfall, no, Obi, indirectly, teachers have a job, my dear.
Ekosiisen on
Indirectly, nurse for have a doctor for have a and the youth have better conditions of service. So, this kind of war pressure with this year, no, invariably because the economy no are overrunning, no, Obi, this is not rocket science. The labor forces will come. One kasa as a government, so central government, will expenditure no at the end of the accounting year. Ube was now recurrent expenditure. Sika all the top petrol, Emma police, the other Toma military, the other Toma navy, air patrols. Maybe now budget 100 million. Ube 300 million. So you would have overshot your own expenditure, and the same money now Ekosiisen will now go back for that money. And it will not even be enough. Obi, we are not in very normal times.
yeah.
Now, better sorry, not petrol. Every 96. Now, within a day, now call 102, 103. Better sorry, now back to 98. Now, I call back to 102. Now, call 111. Me know what I say. We are not in normal times. And yet, it's no. And energy ministry, but these are issues of economics and finance.
Ekosiisen
Finance minister, I said the Shane Corso. Deputy finance minister, my Obi Mestre, and Kawunya Daji. No, what the finance minister, deputy Ibi. Nanka, ye mobile is so better now. Near trip pen and paper calculators. Near punchy. Near today, no. Win for na yenyano. So 800 million puna winya here. And I ordered 200, 300. I saw petrol nothing here. Obi, a born uncle, I drew 8 cities, 8 chamono. Maybe about an uncle, 7 cities. So the hardship and Quebec, but this is the only thing we believe can be done immediately. But those are medium to long term issues. Okay, say to nye adwuma sisi aka na, it will take 4 times in order to meet the market demand. Ontimi. But immediately, no, if the finance minister so otie na obe call it ne together, all for energy minister, I'm sure whatever they know, they would also share. Whatever solutions that they can put together, and the next window, no, I bet in 14 days, 2 weeks from today, another window, beba, another increase, beba, obi, opa, yentonchia, the increase that will come in 2 weeks, no, that's once in the year,
But
and I will share with you, Obi,
yes.
OMCs, no.
Yes.
And some of them are today, at a price of 8 CD 27, no. Some of them are getting negative 22 marketers margin.
Wow.
So Okata on to Swa, and also a couple of the total national at Abatuja. Over here, no driver would even stop by the station to buy fuel. And so they are also in a very difficult place. But also now there, anyhow, bit me manage to clear the stock. Now, sometimes they make profit, sometimes they make losses. It's okay, but they are not enjoying either because almost Obi, as I speak with you, for for any of them, the minimum price they could have done for petrol diesel 8 CD 70 pesos. 8 CD 70. Almost shave you on 40 pesos. Bear 30, 32, 30, 40. Almost shave. And the other two 8 CD 29 because of competition.
Now, Ceciano Mebao, for all the OMCs, no Obia crossing 8 CD mark, no.
Obi, almost crossing 8 CD 29, no pono. The member who's the 8 CD 27. 8 CD 27, no, take a shave of 22 pesos, negative 22 margin. And see, Obi because of it now under 8. Well, maybe. But every single new price, the minimum as far as the increase is concerned, 8 CD 27, and we puma there.
Obi, the question we have, Basemi must also Obi, please ask Mr. Ducan Amoah. For me, Ghana's real position in the oil economy. I want to know whether we are a net importer of oil or a net exporter of oil. In other words, do we export more than we import, or we import more than we export? I think knowing this fact will help situate the oil pricing argument in the right perspective. Nikki, Ewo Adenta. Duncan.
Obi, my main class are question at least once and for all. Ghana at present consumption, between $102,000 to $105,000 barrels a day. The year consuming the whole refinery.
Okay.
Per the numbers. A day. The year produce cotton between 165,000 to 200,000 barrels.
Okay.
So, on the plus and minus, said the year two no, year consuming would have made some surplus thousands of barrels. So we are a net exporter as we speak.
Okay.
First, na year sebe alon ko ano. Ano mo ye be 90,000, 80, 75 no. We were a net importer. But with the coming on Sankofa Jinyame, all the other sebe
Asempa
wealth, no, you are certainly now way above what you consume. You are a net exporter. And the volumes you are exporting, no, it is in the least 165,000 barrels daily. The Ghanaian economy is not consuming up to 110,000.
Okay. The 50, 60,000 barrels be eguso.
Surplus per day.
Surplus
daily.
per day, yes. Surplus per day. And only windfall now more can right?
You see, Obi windfall no. Obi calculating the same. When they say Ghana's share in oil na year 2 akoton Fanesa offer oil entitlement, royalties, corporate income tax, Omobetia, Fanesa can be able to 20%. It's more, but Fanesa 20%. Say 20% of $100 million, say 20 million. Sana 20% of $400 million, Ubenya 80 million. That is where the surplus comes in. And it's a 20 of $50. Obi me say. And a year 20 of $100. Whatever your share of oil revenue, no. The moment international market price goes up, no, that share, no, would also go up.
Okay, but the other thing is so and say, and to again situate the argument in its proper perspective, no. Meaning say yes, what can 165,000 barrels, odd barrels are you to a day? Say ye fasa total figure na. Enye ni nyina na ye Ghana's share meboa.
Obi, enti na me kire mu sisi ya there. Wo share of the oil, no.
Yes.
Ye to o definitely worth to 10,000.
Yes.
Wo share per your petroleum agreement in total near 20%.
Yes.
Good. So 20%, no. When the oil is $50, 20 times 50, so many 100,
Absolutely.
The same 20% total additional oil with total oil entitlement. So the same 20%. Now oil near $100. 20 times 100, 200, So when international market price goes up, our share of oil, no, the revenue you generate will go up.
But the truth, Duncan Yabutre. The truth of the matter, so they say, your consumption, close to 110,000 barrels a day, meboa. Good. And your share, say, Osha in total shares in Nampo. Initially 10%, about 13, 15, blah blah blah. Do the emphasis is here, no? Your share be 20%. 20% of the total 165,000 barrels a day now you produce in Meboa.
Obi.
Aha. It is over 20% of sa 165,000 now. Say Jackson, Munya calculations, them. In the 20% of 165,000. Now what the emphasis is roughly.
What the 20 of 200, 40,000.
What the emphasis 20 of 200, 40,000.
240,000.
That 40,000 a share, no. Way below how much we consume. The 110,000 now you consume. No? It is a ocean from that angle. When for only free.
Obi. For a country to be a net exporter, net importer, no, they look at your net exports, less your net imports. And the total export, no, will be the 165. And 20%, no, windfall, no, this is where it applies. 20%, no, the oil on the international market is $50. Obi, you are getting 100 million. Anameboa.
I get you.
And oil no move to 80, you will get 160 million. That is the windfall now. No, between the 100 and 160, no, is the 60 million that you have no work for. A geopolitical market dynamic.
Yeah, but who breaking it down here, Duncan? Who breaking it down here? On paper, it will look say a net exporter. Said yeah, what it can actually mono. Because, and I think the fundamental issue, and it's say you 165,000 or 200,000 barrels a day. Who owns the majority of the oil export is the question. And clearly from the records, no, the only majority of the oil export, no, enye Ghana. Any benefit that would accrue from the export, no, Emma Ghana ho. And if we look at it from that point, now would just oppose no against how much we consume in a day in Ghana. Really, there is nothing. Because okay, benefit be that way was say ye fa edi so asen de that is my confusion.
Obi, okay, my men confuse no.
Okay.
Yeah, funny saying, or share of oil 20% of 100,000,
Yes.
so 20,000 barrels.
Yes.
But you don't calculate whether a country is a net exporter or importer based on the share of oil. No.
Mm-hmm.
You calculate based on the net export,
yes. Net
import.
import, yes.
Good. Wo 20 na a woman no.
Mm-hmm.
Where the windfall comes in. So 20,000 barrels na wunya a day, no.
Yes.
If price was $70, said a year some time ago, multiply with 20,000 by 70 spot price and a market price.
Yes.
You are getting 140,000 a day.
Yes.
Second 100, the 20 by 100, you are getting 200.
Yes.
So, numbers in your pay. And it's also because to a cotton aboarding, no. Cotton aboarding because also imported.
Who imported? Yes.
Exactly. And to the Oko importing, no. You must ensure that the Oko exporting here what gaining variance, no. Kakra obetimi yi wo so no. Ye no oko sorte sebe the Oko importing, no. And also born because ro.
But Duncan, unim say eno no would mean say would the emphasis say when ya gain when ya sa benefit ni nyina. As long as your share in terms of barrels of oil a year lower and way lower than how much you consume in a day, which would reflect in your net import, no? In simple terms, no? So what far your share from the exporter the government will still have to top up that money you bring from the export, no? Before they can import to meet your demand as a country, meboa.
Okay, Obi. The Oko importing abeton, no? And you're free.
Absolutely.
So there's revenue there. Aside the full cost recovery, no, there's also taxes. Aside the petrol, no born angasa, and 10 cedis. There's also taxes of 5 cedis.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And see, it is not to say that gain na minya or 20,000, no. Me the best way so. Analogy, no, similar there. Then it will be that petrol will be zero at the pump.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So petrol already has a value. Now, what is becoming a problem? Any international market variation, no, no.
Yeah.
In the finished product, $840, $860 a metric. Bare 1,000 gallons was a good no. Say, fast a metric no. Every 860, echo ABA 880, 900. The other that's $40 a metric.
Yes.
And the only 1 barrel windfall, no, would you gain almost 1,000 gallons and 1,000 liters. So, and yes, similar. When 1,000 no, it's not coming in at zero rate. The 1,000 is coming in at ex refinery price plus taxes plus margins. So, difference now, but that's only $40, no. So, we calculate it now cost per liter, 3 pesos. Now, we consume it, let's say, for the entire month, 300 million liters, 400 million liters, right? 400 million times 3 pesos. That is the variance that's for the month. 3 pesos in the core, yeah. And also subsidize it for 3 now. Total we know for the month, no, 400 million, no. You will get about 12 million. Meanwhile, the now to no, you may be able to rake in about 30, 40 million. Because I know you per barrel. and barrels said our farm class in a metric ton, no. Obi, I'm not sure maybe I'm confusing as I'm more, but the truth is that gain
I think where a man a bit sanka if we were talking in the raw barrel terms, say into barrels are exported, any barrels are imported, then you can do the net offs and know where the gains are, where the losses are. But we know Osha and Onkwana enye because there are the issue of taxes, and somebody even just sent me the message, say, Obi, as far as what comes to government is concerned, no, as the prices of crude increases, the production companies make more profit. So the corporate tax to the government would also increase. And that's from Edwin in Takra. Ninja no care about inflows about buying a home. But I think ultimately, once we've not gotten to a level, yen share of the oil a yetuno, a better commensurate with how much we consume as a country, those discrepancies will still be there. And you would be a net exporter on paper because, as you said, say you share net exports now. You share will share of the oil and you share net oil our exporting now. But we also know very well, say yes, as can you about buying a home. Until we get to a level, you be increasing in stake in the various fields. Now you share cumulatively any your consumption in a day as a country, ababaya parity equilibrium, no. That discrepancies will be there. Because imagine say Ebianka you share as a country about 120,000 barrels a day. And I said wakano, you're consuming 110,000 barrels a day as a people. And no would make things look really good.
Obi, say numbers, no. If it were to apply there, and you're not share of 120, no, less 110, no. It means that the government could give petrol for free. That scenario would have held.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is saying the government should give petrol for free, no. So it is not free. Charge the ex-refinery price, which is the cost of the product you are charging. Your taxes is on there. The margins markups is on there to give you the final pump price. What we are saying is that profit in that 20,000 no so no.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
What they take to zero. What in the zero there? You'll be doing mapping of 1-to-1.
Yeah.
But on petrol to zero, that is not what the argument has been.
Okay.
Over 2015, not Ghana 2 petrol ni bikotom. Yeah, projected 55 or is it 0.7 or $57.5. Yeah, drew June, July, air now price dropped it to about $30. In December, the government said, look, Sikana Kaya Copper from your share of the oil 20% in a year copper no. I drop it to $30 instead of 55 from the year no. And no the man buy copper tax I friend said special petroleum tax. And so that was not, it had nothing to do with international markets. No. It was to do with government share of oil. Sikana Obenyano, the 20%. No. Now, $55 no. The revenue Obenya say $400 million for the year. The calculation, no, at 55 times maybe a 400, no. Whatever he will do to get the 400, no. So he can't get the 400 in our no. Obi, and then no, maybe 61.2 at the same 20% oil share or share of oil. Price is not double. What it means is that I am gaining extra on there, on the same 20, not the whole 100% of the oil exports. It is that gain, no, that we say apply part of that gain to the BDC to offset
some of the
so not the whole thing.
Yeah.
How can I continue to zero there? Then it will be difficult to do barrel to metric.
Absolutely.
But Kakrana but almost a year free for VCD 99. I could do 8CD 29. 30 pesos now so. It is that 30 pesos that is the focus, not the 7 CD 99.
Very well.
And 30 pesos. So what the 20,000 barrel no additional revenue no offset here a bit and your profit also. And I can also demonstrate those numbers.
We'll find time and do that. Duncan, Obi Musa, how does the NPA classify us? Because according to the person, no, the National Petroleum Authority classify Ghana as net importers. Is that the case?
Who classifies?
The NPA classifying as a net importer.
I'm not aware of
that.
It will be surprising.
Okay, very well.
Oh, to me, besides Dr. Charles Rekubrobemo, I'm sure they will tell you the same thing. We are a net exporter. Across 165, no, you can no longer be a net importer. You are exporting more than you are actually importing.
Very well. My man Nas Duncan, it's been a great conversation. BBNia, you best see about back habedin komobio. Why?
Yes.
Chairman Alote so what you?
My main chair, Chairman Alote. That means that Chairman said, they say one was on my
Duncan, that's you best see in komobio. Why?
Oh, be better.
Ducan Amoah, Executive Director at the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Ghana, COPEC Ghana.